This was a crazy adventure with my favorite resin from Resin Pro. I'd been dreaming about making a floral corset for ages, and finally everything just clicked into place. So grab a comfy seat, relax, and let me tell you all about the mistake I made with resin so you don't have to repeat them. First thing first. There are different types of resin forms, mold, and I'll drop a link into the description with all the right info. No mistake there, promise. Now about the corset. To make it, I needed a mold, and I decided to 3D print it. That process took a few days. We printed in parts, starting with the inner layer, then the other one. And we used a scanner to take super precise measurements of my body. While the printer was doing its thing, I prepared the natural elements. I dried some fern leaves, hydrangeas, plant leaves, and callistem flowers in the dehydrator. And the first challenge was putting the whole structure together. And that's where I made my first mistake. So here's the thing. The corset is pretty tall, and that makes it hard to fill all the space tightly with the dried flowers. What I should have done is assemble just the bottom part first. Spray it with the wax release agent, then carefully fill it with the flowers. Only after that should I have started gluing the rest together. Plastic works great as a mold base when you're working with resin, but the key is make sure the resin doesn't stick. That's where the wax resin agent spray comes in. And yep, here comes mistake number two. I only sprayed the top of the mold, not the whole thing. And I glued everything together with a hot glue gun and then sealed all the gaps with silicone sealant. That part is super important and makes super to use clear silicone. It doesn't smell as strong. The main thing is to let the sealant cure properly. Check the instruction to see how long it needs to dry. For the sides, I use flexible plexiglass and the whole thing was set up on the plexiglass acrylic. Then comes the most excited and honestly my favorite part, pouring the resin. For this project, I use Resin Pro's Deep Pour Resin, the one that works for layers up to 10 centimeters. They also have a version for up to 40 centimeters, which honestly might be the best choice for something like this I made. At this point, I still have no idea that filling the bottom part with flowers would be a problem. The trick is to start with the small flowers first, then gently add the thin leaves. I was working super carefully, like tiptoeing through a minefield, adding the dried flowers little by little to the corset. And let me say it again, use the wax release spray. Please don't forget to spray it before placing the flowers and pouring the resin. I'm begging you, begging you. It saves you so much stress later on. And that's when the real fun began. The resin stick to the mold like completely fused. I honestly don't even know where I found the strength and patience to get through the demolding process. No joke, it took me 2 whole weeks. Every day I was peeling off the plastic millimeter by millimeter because, yep, you guess it, I forget to spray the wax release agent. Let me remind you again, don't skip that step. But once I finally got it out, sanding felt like a 5-star spa day by Super Hotel. Seriously. The corset still is not completely finished. I just need to add a clear coat of varnish, but I couldn't wait any longer to show you. So, what do you think of this idea and how it's turned out? Should I maybe make the neckline deeper? What's your opinion? Have a beautiful and unforgettable day. Bye.